Hey, this is the Daily Overpass. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today I want to talk about the tools we have to use because our clients do. Alright, so Overpass is a G Suite organization. So I set up Google Apps for domains. God, I think it must be about 10 years now. And for a long time, it was just me on it, where I had an Overpass domain set up through it. But as people join the team, they all get an Overpass email address. We use Google Docs and Google Sheets for collaboration. And most everything we do is through Google, unless it's code or something like that. And one of my big pet peeves is when somebody will take a Google Doc and download it into Microsoft Word, make changes in Word, and then send me the Word document, right? It's like, so now we have different versions of documents going back and forth, and I think let's just stay with the Google Docs. But, I mean, I can open it because I also have to have Microsoft Office, right? I prefer not to be a Microsoft Office user, and I know you can collaborate with 365, and I know Office in a lot of ways is superior to Google Docs, but it's just a bit more expensive, and I just prefer to go with Google Docs, and I got used to that over the years, and that's kind of one of the things that new people have to do. But I have Microsoft Office because a lot of clients use it, right? And I found early on that I didn't want to get a Microsoft Office license because it was expensive, especially 10 years ago, I know 15 years ago when I started. I thought, I'll just use OpenOffice, or I'll use LibreOffice, or I'll use something else, right? But the problem is the formattings can often be wrong. Sometimes the macros don't work the right way, and you just need to have those kind of things because everybody else does. This is one of the things that's different about having a client business as opposed to just doing your own apps. You have to think about what the client's going to send you and being able to support them too. And there's a lot of things like that. A lot of technologies I would prefer not to use. I'd rather use the cheaper alternatives, but we have to use them because of clients, right? So another example of this would be like a Dvorak. Like years ago, I thought I would learn how to use a Dvorak keyboard because that would be really cool. Maybe I'll be able to learn how to type faster. And for those guys who don't know, there's QWERTY and there's other keyboard formats, but I think Dvorak was proven to be faster for typing and everything, and I thought that would be cool to learn it. But the reason I didn't was because I was a contractor, and you can't go to another office and then try to say, oh, we need to change a keyboard layout. Or a lot of times you do support on a computer and you have to go onto somebody else's computer and do that. And it's bad enough being a Mac user where the control and the command are switched around. So that's another example. Also Linux, I would love to be like some of you guys out there who do your own apps. You're on Linux, right? You have all that set up. You don't have to worry about Windows or Mac or whatever. That's another thing that would be good about being an indie developer. But sometimes you just do. There's certain tools that you have to have. We have so many different devices when you do client work, stuff like that. So it's something to think about for those of you guys who are thinking about going into client work. Even though it's very difficult to tell a client, hey, can you send this document back to me in PDF format or in some other format because I can't open up the docx file, or it doesn't seem to be formatted right, and I think it might be something to do with my computer or the way that it's opening up in Google Suite and everything. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys have any tools that you would prefer not to use, but you have to use them because of clients, or like a Mac? I would prefer not to be a Mac user, but I have to do it for iPhone development, and I'm not really a Mac fan like a lot of people are, but you got to do it. You got to do what you got to do. So what tools do you guys use that you would prefer not to? Anyway, that's it for today. Let's talk again tomorrow.